I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains and oil seeds from yesterday. Corn was mostly weaker on Thursday morning, but old crop prices recovered from a 1.5 to a 2 cent higher close. March corn, 603 3/4, up 1.5. Wheat prices continued lower Thursday, double-digit losses on the board. At the close, Casey Hard Red Winter down 15.5 to 18.5. March Kansas City, 768.5, down 18.5. Soybean prices were sharply lower earlier, but climbed back by the midday. Jan beans 13.77 1/4, down 7. Thursday cotton market pulled back 103 to 156 points. March cotton 114.72, down 156. Neighbor, there's your futures moves for the grains, oil seeds, and cotton. We are on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange, Uvalde. Klein, how did the cattle sale turn out?
We had a really nice run today, Larry. We ended up 842 head to start the year off. The packer cows and bulls were pretty steady. Those good high-yielding packer cows were probably $3 to $4 better. Those calves and yearlings were steady with the last sale last year. We had some wean calves in here today. They were probably bringing $3 to maybe even $5 better on some of those. So overall, really nice start, really active market. Those number one choice steers were $1.30 to $1.60. Lightweights were $1.60 to $1.90. Number one choice heifers $1.05 up to $1.45, and those lightweights were $1.40 to $1.65. Crossbred steers, let's say they were probably around that $1.40 to $1.65, and the lightweights were $1.40 to $1.80. The crossbred heifers $1 to $1.30, and the lightweights $1.25 to $1.55. Those good stocker cows were $75 to $1. Packer bulls were 84 to 92. The breaker cows were 60 to 74. Those cutters and canners were 50 to 60, and those kind of shelly cows were 25 to 35. Didn't have just a couple of pairs a day, brought around that $700 to $800 range, and good bred cows a day brought $750 to $900. So overall, a really nice start to the year.
Good deal. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you if they need sheep and goats on Tuesday and cattle on Thursday in Uvalde next week.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you, Klein.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves and their associated closing futures prices. Pork cutout, the national value, $89.56 after a $3.64 jump. Federal slaughter, 1.853 million head for the week through Thursday. Front month lean futures closed the Thursday session 47 to 67 higher. At February contract, $82.95 up 67.50. Wholesale box prices, $1.63 higher in the choice, $103 stronger in the select. Federal slaughter, 450,000 head through Thursday. At the Bell, fat cattle futures 10 to 50 stronger. Feeders closed 45 to 130 in the black. February live cattle 137.35 up a dime. Jan feeders 162.57 up 45. Neighbor, there's your meat moves and the associated futures prices. We are on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how was our regular Thursday sale?
Went good to start out the new year. 1,440 head was the total. Pretty good numbers for the first week here in January compared with our last sale there in late December. Calling these better quality calves and yearlings fully $2 to $4 higher. Sure instances of $6 to $10 higher on those choice steer calves, kind of weighing from 350 to 600 pounds. Your lesser quality calves continue to sell with limited demand. Lower prices on those lesser quality calves like it has been for a while. Slaughter cows and bulls, pretty good market on those, firm to $2 higher. Limited number of bred cows and pairs, so fully steady. Best demand for those young to solid mouth heavy bred cows. Your better quality steers weighing 400 to 600 pounds from $135 all the way up to over $2 a pound, mostly $140 to $165. 600 to 800 pound steers from $120 to a high of $160, mostly $130 to $150. Better quality heifer calves, 400 to 600 pounds from $125 to up over a high of $160, mostly $130 to $150. Slaughter cows average to high yielding from 50 to 62. Several of the highest yielding slaughter cows from 63 to 67. Still seeing some of those thinner or lower yielding type cows from 25 to 45. Slaughter bulls average to high yielding 71 to 87. Did have a few of the highest yielding bulls from 88 all the way up to a high of $1. Bred cows and 2-year-olds average to better quality, some small groups of medium to heavy breds, anywhere from 800 to 1,300 per head.
Good. What do we anticipate next week?
Bigger numbers. weather permitting, I think we'll have a pretty good number of sheep and goats. I'm looking for at least 5,000 to 6,000 cattle numbers. Sure could be 2,000 or more. It's dry. Doesn't look like anything in the forecast to change that. So we already know of some good strings of kids and yearlings coming next Thursday. Should have a big sale.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jody.
You bet. Any of us there at the office, 325-653-3371. My mobile phone would be 234-7895.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor announcing the 37th Annual DeWitt County All-Breed Bull and Female Sale, Saturday, January the 29th, 2020, Cuero Livestock Commission Company. Bulls sell at 11, females sell afterwards. About 30 bulls, 250 females. The bulls include Angus, Charolais, Brahman, Polled Hereford, Sembra, Beefmaster. Females featuring breds, pairs, and opens. F1 Brayford, lots of tiger stripes, Brangus, Brangus Baldies, Brahmans, Angus, and other cross breeds. For information, call Anthony Natardis, 361-275-0816. 361-275-0816. If you're unable to attend, you can view and bid on Cattle in Motion. That's cattleInMotion.com. 37th Annual DeWitt County All-Breed Bull and Female Sale, the 29th of January. Cuero Livestock Commission Company, 361-275-0816. We're on the line Thursday evening about 6:30 with Kenny Mingus from Milam County Livestock. Kenny, what is the Friday sale looking like tonight?
Well, it looks good. We're tagging in about mid-1400s right now, so I think we'll tag up close to 1,500 tonight. I kind of put out on our prediction we'd have 16 to 18, probably for sure 16, 17. Might have a few more. I just don't know how many people are going to get out and get after it in the morning with it being 24 degrees. But got a good run started. We've got that little sellout of those semi-Angus cows. We've had some interest in them. Cows are pretty decent. I've not been able to get over and look and see how they aged up, but there's a lot of young cows in them. A few bulls that they brought with them that came with the herd. But it's a really good, clean set of cows if anybody needs some good semi-Angus cows.
Good.
Subject to registration probably, but that's going to be left between the person that buys them and the family. So good start. Going to have probably about 350 cows, maybe a few more. A lot of packer cows, those good stalker cows to go with them. Quality on the yearlings is really good.
Good.
It's really good. Got several strings of cattle, got 70 from one man. Kind of some red Angus cross calves with a few Brangus calves in them. They're weaned, good quality, good condition. Got another man's got 60 here, kind of Angus and Brangus type cattle. They're really good. Another man's got 40. So we've got some strings of cattle with some quality behind them. We're really proud of them.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. Just catch us at the office Monday through Wednesday at 254-697-6697. Follow us on our webpage at MilamCountyLivestockAuction.com or catch us on Facebook. We want to wish everybody a happy new year and a prosperous one also. And thank you for doing business with us as always.
And we'll talk to you bright and early Monday morning. Thank you, Kenny Mingus.
I'll be ready for you. Thank you, Larry, and have a great weekend.
Never This Portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Had a sale in San Saba. Ken, how did it go?
You bet, Larry. Went real well today and everything. Had a choice set of cattle that we offered on the yards, right at 1,400 head. I thought overall today we started out, and we've kind of seen these increases. Figured they'd go into today, too. I thought overall the good stocker steers that ideally go to wheat fields are grass for next spring. They were probably $5 to $15 a hundred higher. Our stocker heifers, they were full $5 to $7 higher. Moving to our feeder count and everything, we did see a lot of strength there also, a lot of activity. Our big feeder steers were right at $2 to $3 higher. Our feeder heifers were full $3 to $4 higher. Then we get into our packer cows and packer bulls. Overall, a lot of activity there. I'm sure that they went through most all their cows and bulls that they had on feed during the holidays. I thought overall our packer cows were full $3 to $5 higher. Packer bulls were full $5 higher. Overall, pairs and bred cows, they were steady and good demand, good trade just on limited test, Larry.
Good deal. We have anything going on at Mason Monday?
Yes, we'll have our first stocker feeder sale of the year. That'll be Monday, and we got several good consignments of that already. Then we'll roll right in Thursday, have that special bull sale, about 70-something bulls, start at 10 o'clock. Then we got a premium sale and stocker feeder sale. We'll have a large offering for that also, Larry.
Ken, tell us how to get a hold of you.
You bet. Give us a call, Larry. Go 325-372-5159. Also, up coming information, everything, go to our website at jordancattle.com, Larry.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil field pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 and 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, how is the bull business?
Oh, not too bad, Larry. We had some customers here today looking at some Red Angus and some Charolais. We got a nice little set of Red Angus bulls here, and a few Charolais and some Angus, a Hereford or two. Numbers are a little short. We got some young Charolais bulls will be coming here, and some few older Angus bulls, and probably get a truck up there this next week or sometime and get them out of there and get them in here. But we've got a good little variety on hand here, and it's getting turnout time. I know a lot of boys are waiting, holding off. Them older bulls are getting harder and harder to find.
Right.
But sure, give me a holler if they want to come take a look at what we got.
Well, tell us the phone number.
You can catch me on that mobile phone at 830-570-0660.
Leroy, we appreciate you, and we'll talk with you this time next week.
You bet, Larry. Have a great one.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We are on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. Carl, how was the regular Wednesday sale?
No, we had a good sale yesterday. Had over 600 head on a higher calf market for 111 consigners and 43 buyers. We had 150 cows and bulls yesterday. Slaughter cows 25 to 72, slaughter bulls 65 to 98, stocker cows 600 to 1100, and pairs 1,000 to 1,200. On the calf side, on the steers, 2 to 3 weight steers 160 to 177, 3 to 4 weights 160 to 195, 4 to 5 weights 155 to 187, 5 to 6 weights 150 to 177, 6 to 7 weight steers 140 to 153, and the 7 to 8 weights 110 to 121. On the heifer side, 2 to 3 weights, 130 to 157. 3 to 4 weight heifers brought 146 to 177. 4 to 5 weights, 145 to 170. 5 to 6 weight heifers, 135 to 157. 6 to 7 weights, 125 to 147. And the 7 to 8 weight heifers, 115 to 130. Overall, had a good day. Had a lot of people that are going to sell next week. They're kind of waiting to see what the market did to start the year yesterday. And we look for a good sale next week.
Good deal. We'll touch base with you early next week and get a good idea of some of the consignments that are coming. In the meantime, if folks want to consign something to you, Carl Herman, Caldwell Livestock, how they get a hold of you?
Just give me a call at 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings and surrounding area, call Max Ebner at 540-8676.
Carl, thank you a bunch. Talk to you next week.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how is the Friday sale shaping up?
We're gonna have a good sale tomorrow. It's gonna be a short first week back, but we're tagging on 250 right now, so I imagine we'll have about 3.5 tomorrow.
What's the shiniest consignments you have coming through and the mix of the cattle?
We got a good set of Beefmaster Cross calves up there, and then I'm fixing to unload about 40 black and black baldy calves to come from one man. There'll be steers and heifers. They're a really good set of calves. calves. So we're going to have a good sale tomorrow. The market seems to be pretty steady from last year.
It sure is. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you in Beeville, Rodney.
Yeah, if I can help market your cattle down here in South Texas, call me at 361-358-1727 or call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and take care.
Neighbor, looks to me like that's it for this edition of Down on the Farm. John Tuggle did not provide us with a grain report yesterday, so we could not air it today. We'll try to get you a fresh one from John on Monday. Until then, have a nice weekend.